So the question was, can I fix a MacBook which has had some wine spilt on it, apparently by a flatmate of some kind? Okay, for people who want to know what the hell I do in my day, here is a MacBook. It doesn't turn on. Look, see, nothing happens. Somebody's come by and said, hey, my MacBook just randomly stopped working. And I said, well, have you spilt anything? And they just replied very bluntly, no. But then they came by today and they said, actually, I think my flatmate spilt some wine on it. I think she kind of came out of a story because she knew I discovered this. You can kind of see that kind of nasty green kind of corrosion. There's going to be 3 possible outcomes here. Either I can just clean this with some rubbing alcohol, and that'll make it go away, and I'll put it all back together again, and that'll fix it. Or I'll need to also replace the keyboard as well. This guy, for anyone out there who's going, what's a keyboard? And then if that doesn't work and that doesn't work, I'm not that much of an expert that I'll be able to replace the individual chips and things which are kind of broke here. So I'd have to replace the entire logic board and put another one in. But that is not the outcome this lady wants, because then she'll have to charge herself for spilling wine on it, because this flatmate definitely doesn't exist. So I'm going to start by removing this, cleaning this, and then seeing what happens. My nails aren't particularly long at the moment. People might think to ask, hey, use your spudger or smudger. I don't even know the word for it, so it definitely means I don't own one. But I do own screwdrivers, which I can kind of use to... No, I can't. Yeah, I can. Okay, this is obviously for the fan. This one's the DVD drive. This one is the hard drive. This one's the trackpad. This one's the keyboard. This one's the backlight. This one's the battery. This one's the sensor for the thing which not many people know, but there's a little button at the side here and you can press that, and even when your MacBook isn't on, that will tell you how charged your battery is depending on how many little lights you can see. Yeah, this is not going to be like one of the more professional videos you see. I'm not gonna put all the screws in a nice little box thing. Again, can't say it, so obviously means I don't own one. I pretty much just lose screws and have to buy them, but I'll try not to lose any now. I'll try and put them in a pile which is non-losable. Okay, fan, move. So this, apart from that, this MacBook is actually in not too bad condition. Usually you can see them a lot more dustier, sometimes with dog hair, sometimes with human hair, and then not that kind of human hair, yeah, that kind of human hair. I lost a screw there. See, not only do I lose screws outside, I lose them in the MacBook, but I'll always find them, don't worry, I'll get it in a moment. Okay, we're gonna remove this now, see if there's been any corrosion on the other side. Oh wait, no, first a little microphone thing is kind of stuck. Okay, is there anything more? Doesn't look like it. We're gonna clean it all anyway. Okay, where is that screw? Okay. I see. See it? Because this is magnet, so it kind of stuck to that. That's kind of rare. I haven't seen that before. Get away from that thing. Okay, right. Now where's it gone? Okay, move this to the side. Sainsbury's toothbrush and boot surgical spirit. Here we go. Now to kind of dry it and also get rid of some of this dust, I'm going to use this device, which is some kind of electric anti-hoover. Just blow Okay, now we put the battery in, and now we press the power button. What happens? Nothing. Nothing happens. Okay, and let me see what happens if I put the power in. Oh wow, this is not a good sign for this logic board. Oh, all this video. Because this could just simply be a video of man doesn't fix MacBook. What a headline. So now I'm gonna put that in, but I'm also gonna get the power cable, and we should see green. Okay, that's how the other one should have reacted. So that, for me, showcases that it's the logic board which is the problem. Okay, now we're gonna turn it over and test if it's the keyboard. And we're gonna press the power button, and we have light. So if you're wondering why does testing the power button indicate that it's not the keyboard, well, the keyboard is actually connected to the power button. It's part of the same part, basically. So sometimes the power button won't work, and you might think, oh no, it's a logic board, that's a £200 replacement part. Well, you might be lucky, and it might be like a £15 replacement part. So yeah, once this loads up, I'm gonna then test the keyboard out properly. Why won't you load? Okay, here we go. It goes a bit grey before it kind of works. Oh, it's really teasing us. It's really... I know this is gonna work. There's no drama here. This would be fine if we didn't know if the hard drive was gonna work or not, but you know, when people spill things, their first fear is that it's going to ruin their stuff, that the stuff's going to be like damaged and lost forever. Your stuff is most probably going to be fine, at least on these old models. Oh wait, she still got the same password. She doesn't. Wait, Italian. That could mean anything. Pizza? Oh. Pasta? Oh. Bella ciao? Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get in here, so I'm gonna have to write to her, send her a message and say, what the hell's your password? Okay, she's not replying to the text message, so I'll just quickly do the brief message from our sponsors. So today's episode is sponsored by Sony. They do good video games. I'll also just plug in a different hard drive and we'll check the keyboard like that. I don't know if anyone's curious. If you just hold the Alt button, then it gives you different hard drive options. So I'm gonna go with that one. And look at the lovely little design on this SSD. Look at that. I have no idea. Actually, screw Sony. This episode is sponsored by Adroit Lark. Or Adro IT Lark. No, I prefer Adroit Lark. They're pretty good. And look how quickly that's loaded already. Everything seems to be working alright. Okay, it is not a keyboard. It's not a great win because she's going to be down about £200 at least. Alright, I'm going to have another think, but I don't know if I'm going to have another solution to this. Didn't capture this because I was testing it somewhere else. I basically, let's see if it happens again. See that? Something is definitely not right, and that is beyond my expertise. There's a little explosion. I feel like a drone going over a Middle Eastern city, and that didn't look good. So, yeah, I reached the end of the line with this. I can't fix it. Maybe someone with better head than me and can. It sounded so weird. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to give her the bad news. So the question was, can I fix a MacBook which has had some wine spilt on it, apparently by a flatmate of some kind? No, this is actually the other logic board I put in. This is the fiery one, the one which had a problem just around there. Because I wonder if she'd have brought this MacBook to me as soon as it happened and didn't invent a lie claiming that there was no wine spilt on it whatsoever and it just randomly turned off. I could have maybe been able to save it, but because she left it 30 hours or maybe a bit more, you saw what happened. So yeah, I'm gonna just go through all the rest of these tests, then give her back this, and then say, can I have £200 please? Because that's how much the part cost. And yeah. Alright, well, that was a video. That was an everyday kind of repair for me. Sometimes you win them, sometimes you lose them, sometimes it's a day in the life of a MacBook person.